My name is Anthony Agba, the 21st century urban farmer. We are in the facilities of Mr. Odia. I'm introducing him and he will tell you what he does. Good morning, Mr. Odia.
Good morning, sir.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine, thank you.
Can our viewers meet you? Where are you, sir?
My name is Larry Patrick Odia. I'm from Delta State,
Very good.
Asaba, to be precise. I'm a farmer, mini farmer, and I do rabbits, grasscutter, and beds.
Interesting. How do you get into this business of doing rabbitry, grasscutter, and keeping poultry? What is your motivation?
My motivation came from where I started working. There happens to be a company in Ibadan here, not far from here. So I don't know if I'm allowed to mention the company.
There's no problem.
Zatek.
Yes.
Yeah, very
Promote
good.
company that good
So
latest.
I saw the way they were producing. You know, someone came from Nigeria here, established here, and they are really making more money.
Wow.
So I thought, wow, if they started from somewhere, I can start somewhere. So I started from broiler, to be precise.
Interesting.
Then from broiler, I got a farm. Then I went into different kind of breeds. So I happen to be a kind of freak whereby I experiment so many breeds.
Wow.
I crossbreed them. So when I spent a lot about that one, I now knew much on what I wanted to do.
Wow.
So I now felt, okay, since I'm making money, where can I invest? So I started investing in rabbit. I just thought, okay, now in business,
Yes.
men make more money when you go into some farm produce whereby a lot of people don't really go into.
Wow.
Because I found out that a lot of people go into beds. So I just said, what can I do? Okay, rabbit and grasscutter.
Yes. How many rabbits do you have here now?
I started with I started with 20 rabbits.
20.
Then when I started, I discovered that they were producing really massive.
Wow.
Now the first challenge I had was the fact that I bought the imported one, the foreign ones.
Oh.
The foreign ones are Hylas, they are Angoras, they are Californian chinchilla or American chinchilla. So these ones grow within, just like broiler, they grow within 3 months, 2 months and few weeks.
And they start producing.
So the challenge I had was they were bad mothers. They couldn't breastfeed. So I lost a lot. So I now said, what can I do? I now started crossbreeding them with
locals.
With New Zealand. New Zealand, Palomino, these are local. Both white and black. So I degenerated, then I regenerated. So when I regenerated this major source now, most of them produce this. So what we now did was I sell for meat rabbit, I sell for breeding rabbit, and I sell for pets.
Wow.
So right now, meat rabbit moves more. So the money was so tempting to me that I just sold so many.
Interesting.
So I calculated in November for the sales, for the next sale. So if you come the next 1 month now, you find out there will be times 3 or 4 to just sell.
And I'll be able to buy meat rabbit.
That one is easier for me.
But can I get one today? For eating.
By the grace of God, I will think about it.
All right. So your rabbit is how many now?
I don't count.
But you estimate, just estimate. Up to 500?
The mature ones, not up to 500.
200?
I had more than 200.
But you
said I had
said
virus.
Yeah.
I had virus.
Wow.
I had virus. That should be
Pre-COVID?
May.
Okay.
They have this flu like that. They started dying. So I didn't know quickly. Their waste was bringing green color.
Wow.
I lost a lot. I buried them there.
How do you now control that virus? To make sure
What I discovered was the feed I bought.
Wow.
So I changed the feed.
Excellent.
So I lost a lot. In a day, I'll pick 12 to 15.
Wow.
So
Is there a market for rabbitry in Nigeria?
Yes.
Huge
Even
market.
4 months or 6 months ago, the government of our president Buhari
Yes.
encouraged them on rabbitry. They invested in rabbitry with one particular person, one of our major source of this rabbit business. So they know much about it and they know it moves. And one good thing about rabbit is 100% proteinous.
Yeah.
Zero cholesterol. It encourages old people to eat it.
Wow.
It makes them to be fertile. It helps to avoid cancer. It helps to control diabetics. It also helps to control high blood pressure or anything. So it's very rich.
Interesting.
It's very rich.
And you know, in the world today, they are condemning HFSS, that is high fat and salt and sugar food. So rabbitry will have a role to play.
It's a top notch.
Very interesting. Now let us talk about your grass cutter. When did you go into grass cutter here?
November last year, sir.
November last year.
Yes.
Compare with rabbit.
Rabbit is a bit cheaper.
Yes.
They produce quicker.
Okay.
Rabbit is one thing that a farmer that has another job can do.
Yes. Just how many times do you feed it a day?
This you can feed them once a day, but I feed them twice a day. With so many things around them. The grasses, the food, they eat so many things.
What can they eat?
Purple leaf,
Yes.
plantain leaf.
Yes.
They eat this leaf. They eat this leaf. They eat bitter leaf.
Okay.
They
Bitter
eat-
leaf?
Yeah, they eat bitter leaf. They eat
Interesting.
ugu. They eat scent leaf there. So the bitter leaf also help them to control because they are highly sensitive to purging. Their intestines are so sensitive that if they take something sugary, they start purging it. You kill them within 3 days. So, but the bitter leaf helps them to control it. But when they are pregnant, there are certain leaves they don't eat, like bitter leaf.
Okay.
It spoils whatever that is inside.
Like how many times can they produce in a year?
They can produce 6 to 7 times.
6 times?
Yeah, their gestation period is 29 to 39 days.
I hear that. That is interesting. I hope you young men, you are listening to that and something is interesting you. Yes, let's talk about your grass cutter before I allow my name.
The grass cutter is a funny thing. You know, the major virtue of the farmer is patience.
Yes.
Grass cutter takes 5 months before they mature.
Wow.
And they give birth, like this rabbit,
Eh.
rabbit gives birth to, they can give birth to 1, but mostly with the breeding, the major source of mine, give a minimum of 6.
Wow.
This one is carrying a baby of 10. 1 died. Right now, there's
The
a
rabbit
baby-
or
yeah,
the grass?
the rabbit 10 now. The rabbit 9 here. This one 7. This one 5. They're mature. This one 7.
Wow.
So and they die because something took them.
Yeah.
So they produce more.
What is their major enemy?
Termite.
Termites.
Termite is a major. Most cases snakes don't come because during night darkness their eyes
Sharp.
like yes. It glows like the
Halogen.
pussycat, the pass or halogen, sir. You're right, sir. So that's how it goes. But for this one,
Yes. the
after
grass
5
cutter.
months, the grass cutter,
Yes.
after 5 months, then they mate.
Okay.
Now it now takes another 5 months for gestation.
Really?
That is one of the major reasons why it's very expensive.
Wow.
5 months for gestation, they give birth 1, maximum 9. They can give birth as much as 12.
They can give us as much
much
as 12
But that one, it will have to be like they've given birth like 3 times.
in a year.
They can't, with the calculation, they can only give birth to 2 times a year.
Okay. Maximum.
Maximum.
That's interesting.
So, and they grow, the male grows as much as 4 kg in weight. The female
In how many months?
in
5
weight.
months?
Yeah, within 6-7 months.
4 kg.
4 kg. That's when you feed them with certain supplements and all that stuff. But if you want to feed them natural, like the way I do mine,
What do you feed them naturally?
natural. No,
What do you use to feed them?
normal general sugar cane, any because they are cane rabbits.
Okay.
Any cane thing that they can't tear, watermelon, pineapples, they eat that. They eat bamboo trees. Yes, they
Grass,
they eat the peel of plantain, but they don't too like it. One have to understand what they
cassava,
what they like. They eat cassava. They eat cassava leaf.
stems,
Yes, they eat the cover of the maize. The cover of the maize. They eat the maize itself. Once you give them food, they handle it like human being, and they start chopping like that one.
with their hands.
Yeah, with their hand. Very funny thing. They grab it and they start chopping. So, and they are very sensitive, very fast. They are sensitive to smell.
Yeah.
If you give them feed, if I introduce any feed now from the company, maybe the company said try this, I give them. If they don't eat it, trust me, this will eat.
They don't like it.
They don't like it. They smell it. They don't like it. That means the rabbit will not eat it.
Right.
So and then they sense poison before eating. Rabbits are natural, but they are not really potent in the night. Like that.
The grass cutter.
Yes, they are not really potent.
Rabbits are potent in the day and night.
Wow, night is their major thing. That's why they are natural. They are active at night. They eat at night. Most cases they give birth during the night when nobody disturbs them.
Wow.
The female starts crashing the nesting box. But their eyes are also sensitive. If I whistle now, they start changing, nodding their heads.
The Grasscutter.
The grass cutter.
You say we are ready to eat.
No, they are saying that they don't like the sound.
Okay, stop that.
I'll do it now. So I understand them better. And the way I train them, if one falls out, they will run. Then after 24 hours, they come very close to me. Like, we don't like this environment. Because
I want to go back to the cage.
Because I feed them, which is very rare for them to do. That they could be very violent. The males, very, they can kill female.
Wow. When they want to mate or at any time.
When they want to mate and the female doesn't agree,
they will beat you.
They'll bite off, as in they will destroy the female. So one has to be
very vigilant.
And when you want to grab them, you want to take them from one cage to another, you hold them by tail. Okay. Rabbit don't give you water. But I call them lion in the cage because they are wide.
They can bite.
They bite. They bite, but as a farmer now, you just program your mind that you cannot die and you cannot contact anything. Then when they bite, you just shake it off and shake it. So they are wonderful and they are also good mothers as well. They are good mothers, they are protective. Like another thing is the way they do to environment. If they find a cool environment like this, okay. Then the babies are sensitive to cold. They react to cold. So it's one of the reasons why I did this tackling. And they are, as a mature one as well, they also react to cold. By the time they have cold, they are supposed to cold for like 2 weeks. They die.
Like this weather is not very good for them.
Yes, but the rabbits, even if you have winter, they will survive. So far they are mature.
Your current challenge, sir?
My current challenge for the rabbits is to meet up to the demands. I have a customer, Tadpo, Aisha, not far from that area. She buys rabbits for meat. Wow. 1 year. By the time you say she needs 20, she needs 200. She always before, when we started last year, the order was like coming like 50 in a week. So now I think she has 200. So what I'm doing is all these kids now. The way we do it is selective breeding. Okay. We select the males that can mate very well. Right now, you won't believe, sir, that 2 males satisfy more than 10 rabbits. This black and this one satisfy. This one is white. Very, very, very good. But for now, it's not fertile. But those 2 are wonderful and they produce very well. Minimum of 6 liters. Baby rabbits are called litters. While once they grow more than the stage of sucking breast, they call them winners. Likewise, those ones, they are also litters, and like human beings say fetus, then from fetus to baby. So these are the ones. Now for them, those kids now, I'll later select the female and the males. Okay. The female automatically produce. The male will go for meat rabbits, pet rabbits.
So you sell male more or an old females?
Yes, old females for meat rabbits. Yeah. But for pet rabbits.
Now, are you feeding them broiler food or grower mash or you companion feed special food?
Very wonderful question, sir. Thank you for that. I started with a particular rabbit food. Okay. So, once you don't monitor them, they try to economize and experiment 1 or 2 things at the expense of the customer. So they reduce some certain things, do some certain things, and I thought, and I lost a lot of rabbits. So I now decided to pick some companies, some rabbit broiler feed. So I give them what they call it, New Hope grower, the take grower. Okay. It's advisable for them to take grower so that you can complete the fat in their food. If you give them finisher, they'll get big and they'll be impotent and they will easily die. You don't have production, all you just have this.
So I just give them grower.
Exactly. You have just for meat, you need produce. So it's at times to starve them. It's good to starve them so that they will sustain them.
Well, then I can give them grass, this.
Yes. There are so many things they eat. But another thing is they are like human beings. Like if they are pregnant, they lose appetite.
Why do you have to give them vitamins?
Yes, you give them vitamin when they are pregnant. When they give birth, you give them vitamin, you give them calcium. Then you avoid some powerful antibiotics that will seize their breastfeeding. They are lactating process. So then give them more leaves like that. Once they give birth, they are prone to coccidiosis. Another challenge is they have this coccidiosis. Like chicken, they have coccidiosis. They have, but they don't often have coccidiosis. They have coccidiosis. I couldn't know when the thing has entered their body. I couldn't identify the coccidiosis from a virus. So, but when this thing happened, they told me, they said, the only way you can learn is from your own personal experience. So I learned to propagate. I will propagate and tell them of my customers, like when I told them that this is the best thing. He asked me how. I can't even explain how. That is as much as I've grown in experience. So they will not tell you this is when they want to eat. You will learn when certain things happen. But don't be scared about that. I lost it. I've lost a lot of children. No foreign turkey. When you do foreign turkey, 5 months, 6 months, they grow. They give me 2.2, 2.4, 2.5 kg, giant foreign turkey. And then you have to sell off. They come and pack them by 21, 22, 23. That's when they come to pack. And then you're like smiling, they're okay. Then you left the farm, came the following morning, and then the farm some died. Then you move on. They died in a way that you can't even say, let me just cut them and then kill them. And they're very stiff.
Right. And stiff.
And then I didn't have fish pond then or any color. So it was very difficult, burying them and then not crying. So you have to find a way to console yourself. Another challenge we have is in Ibadan here. Things are very cheap. Ibadan I don't know how to put it. They really don't know the value of certain things. So the way they price is very cheap. But Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, the price is very cheap. For example, if you are given in Ibadan here, pet rabbit for 5,000. In Lagos, it's 12,000. In Abuja, it's still 12,000. Likewise, Port Harcourt. So we make more money over there. So now we just said, let us put this thing here. Let them know that they can be money. Even all the for meat rabbit, the meat rabbits, they buy it. Even they buy it in abroad. They will package it to abroad. Country of this can farms.
So I noticed that you separate the babies from their mothers. Why?
Okay, the babies from their mother like this. Well, okay, those ones.
Yeah.
They are drones. They are now winners. They don't need sucking breast. If you allow them to suck breast, their stress will kill the mother. You just find the mother the following morning, like one place like this, frozen, dead, out of stress.
Wow.
Yes. Just she will run from this place to this place. They will be sucking, disturbing her. She won't rest, and then she end up. So one of the reasons why, and then they each leave. They are good now. Like this one now. After a week now, by next week, I will leave them when they started eating. So I leave them from there now.
This is the best system to really.
Yeah, this is the best system, but the design is not really fun because I'm supposed to do something that once they something on that here, so that once they this it will be going down there.
Okay.
Yes, then the urine is very important to farm.
But say be in iron cage or they can be in a wooden cage.
They can be in wooden cage. They also be.
They can be in a mud house.
They can be in a mud house. The only difference is the cleaning. They will stain it with urine. And then the urines are very
so it's very medicinal. Or fertilizer.
Fertilizer.
Okay.
Take for example apple, grapes, what else? Cucumber, watermelon. These are the things that are very difficult to grow in an environment. Okay. So the farmers uses it.
So if I use your urine to fertilize my tomatoes, it will do it.
Rich, yes. With their fertilizer. Fertilizer is special. You can see those are their fertilizers. You can see purple growing there. I use their fertilizer to grow those whatever scent leaves. So they give me a lot of things. So
they have shade leaves here.
Yeah, of recent we just removed them because we found out that most of the shade leaves are too, how do you call it? They are too old to give us what we want. So they said once you cut the stem, allow the fresh ones to come out.
Wow.
So they use this for consumption.
So you give me some shade leaves to go and prepare the soup.
No problem.
You know I'm a better man.
I use peppers. Then we use it for ugu.
Yes,
ugu there.
What kind of vegetable do you have?
Male ugu and female ugu. We have water leaf, but they are not matured already. You see them; they are not really matured. So bitter leaf is very good for. So I use all these things for my organic. Like the veg bag there don't use synthetic. Synthetic is the modern veg used.
Yeah.
So I use bitter leaf and St. leaf with certain organic protein. Wow. So at times, then for this one, they also use ginger, garlic, turmeric.
Yes.
We blend them, give it to them. It makes them fatter as well.
Wow.
And it also deworms the grass cutter. They want the grass cutter, and then you want that.
Yes.
You can use the dry seed on top of it.
What is your future plan for this food?
I have a lot of future plans.
Tell me.
Well, I want to be a major source. So all I just have to do.
Interesting.
But the thing I'm trying to do is I want all my farms to be in one place.
Oh, you have other farms too?
I used to have in Telele.
Okay.
I used to have in Telele. I had a big farm there before I stopped, majorly because of the cost of
Okay, poultry, have you?
yeah, poultry, different kind of
Yeah.
because of the cost.
The cost is too much. Compared to raising broiler and rabbit, which one would you advise a young man?
Very cheap. Rabbit is very cheap. You can do without giving them any food.
But how do you solve the problem for markets?
The market, thank God, the market was so powerful to get. So until I connected to the platform, and then one of the guys that did this cake just connected me.
You mean
But they used to come to Lagos from
the
Lagos. to come
rabbit
and buy.
tree?
Yes.
What about the market for grass cutter?
Market of Grasscutter is always available. That one is different.
Well,
So
market
it's
for
only
rabbit
that
is a special market.
Market of rabbit is now booming. A lot of people don't know it.
What last word you want to say Nigerian youth? Kò síṣẹ́, no job, all around the rock. I don't know what to do. There's no work. Nobody's hiring me. Nobody's employing me. What's your advice?
I'll just say a short story. Then I end up with advice.
Thank you.
The baby of theirs, my sister,
Listen carefully.
graduated from UIA. That's with bronze medal in Taekwondo for ASU. So she traveled out. Before she left, she learned something here. She learned hairdressing and got there. Scholarship schooling. And then she found out that to even get job was difficult. So she started doing making money from doing it. To the extent of doing it to her HOD professor. And she makes her money. Now, for the youth, I say they should subscribe. Take their time to learn one or two things. When you learn one or two things, it will be easy for you to fund yourself. And you won't bother the parents. A organizer makes more money than a banker. And if a organizer makes more money than a banker, there's nothing the youth can do. So,
Because you pump a tire and I make 500 naira.
yes.
And if you pump 10 tire alone in a day,
Sir, you get my calculation.
this information will go a lot way to help our youth and make them to know that they can start on their feet on a very small area of land. I don't have land, it's no more an excuse for you.
Not an excuse.
Viewer, you can try this in your small compound. You
In
can
a
raise
store,
grass
in
cutter.
a store,
Even in your store, you can raise grass cutter, you can raise rabbitry, you can raise chicken in a very small area. I want you to go and do likewise and become a very successful urban farmer. Go and take rabbit meat today. It's good for you. It will not increase your cholesterol. Eat and enjoy yourself. Live now when you can. Life has no part 2. This is not a rehearsal. This is a rating. Have a wonderful day.